What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We are in the garage again. We got a couple little things to do on the car today, so let's just get into it. Alright, so the bolt came in for the front, the bolt and the nut for the suspension. If you haven't caught the last video, I will link it up top and you can check that out if you want to. But we were waiting on a bolt there, and I want to adjust the camber a little bit because that is a little too stancy for me. I got to throw on the windshield wipers and a couple other little things to really kind of like finalize it up here and be ready to be on the road. So let's get the bolt unpackaged, get the car jacked up, and get started. Alright, here it is, new bolt, new nut, and just to make sure this whole scenario never happens again, we're putting some anti-seize on all of the stuff that I've put back on the car. But yeah, let's get that lubed up and put back on there. Alright, there it is, new bolt is on. This is still the old bolt, of course, but I do plan on replacing all those old bolts because I think you'd be a lot better off. Speaking of better off, these hubs are super rusty, so I'm going to track down some of those and have those cleaned up, powder coated, all that good stuff. I do plan on replacing all this stuff under here as well. I want to clean up or Cerakote the suspension arms in the front and rear, replace the subframe, and do all this stuff under here. But that is all in due time. But for right now, I think we're about as far as we can get. So throw the wheel back on and get her off the jack and make some adjustments here. I guess I could do it now while the wheel is off. I'm going to adjust the camber because the wheel was kind of like this and I don't like that. So we're going to just loosen up these Allen heads here on top of the suspension and move this way, and that should straighten all that up. And we'll do that for this side and that side, obviously. But super quick, super easy, and get the car back on the ground. Alright, so this should just be a quick little adjustment here. I need some JDC titanium pieces for this, but I will get that on order as soon as I can. But just going to loosen these up a little bit. Maybe a little more. There we go. Bring her on over just like that. Tighten it back down. Just like that. I'm going to hop over to the passenger side and do the same thing, and then we should be good to drop her down on the ground. Alright, we got her back on the ground, and for me, personally, that is much better. At least for this stock wheel look. Maybe when we get the other wheels on there, maybe need to adjust it a little bit, but for right now, I think that's pretty solid. Alright, let's throw on the front bumper, and we'll throw on the wipers, and then what else? I'll figure it out. Alright, I got that back on there nice and clean. Now, wipers, gotta throw that on there. I messed up sort of my wiper arms, but I cleaned them up and I sprayed them. They're just rattle canned at the moment, but I bought another set that I'm gonna send off and have powder coated and stuff, so these will have to work for right now. And yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what I've done to them. I'm just gonna let the mystery go. But it's very small, but I notice it, so you know, it is what it is. I love how easy it is to replace the blades on this car. I have seen confusing blades, and I have seen people work on their blades for a long time trying to get them on there. And I feel like these are about as simple as they should be. I mean, it's literally just like, how easy was that? Alright, got those back on there. Now, let's see, what else? There were a couple more things that I needed to do today. Oh yeah. Alright, so I don't think I ever mentioned it. I will link the video up top, but many videos ago, I reburnt my original ARC titanium shift knob. This is from like 06, 07 era. And of course, when I reburn it, the plastic piece on the inside, it melted out. And so I spent, forever trying to find one to replace it and whatever. And so eventually, I got tired of searching, and we went to a machine shop, and we had one CNC'd from black plastic. And so now it fits in there all nice and should go right on the shifter here. We spent way too much money on this little guy, but I mean, it's an original ARC shift knob. What are you gonna do, you know? And boom, like a damn glove. I hope in the future, if I ever have to reburn that, I can get that black piece out. But if not, I mean, I know what to do now. What got me to think of that was I need to adjust the clutch pedal. When we had the motor out last, we put a brand new ACT clutch in here. And when I first got the car back, it was having a little trouble like all the way engaging. So I adjusted it from the floor. It's much better now, but it needs to be a little bit higher off the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and crawl up under the dash and adjust that pedal, and we should be good there. Frig. All right, freaking got it. There's bound to be an easier way to do that. I'm sure there is, but I don't know it, so I have to crawl up under there and fit a little tiny wrench in there and just turn it best I can. But we got it. Should be good to go now. But I am out of time today. I tried getting it all done to where I could at least take it for a drive around the neighborhood, but I am just out of time. We're going out of town. We could be moving soon, so we're gonna go explore a new area and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna try to do like a little vlog style thing while we're there. Not sure yet, but I'm gonna try. So I do apologize for the shortness of the video and kind of how random it was, but it's little stuff like this that would have held me up when we got back. So I wanted to show it, so at minimum, hope it was entertaining. And so when we get back, we should be good to go. At least off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that's gonna hold me up, so we should be good to go when we get back. We got some stuff coming up for the truck, some stuff for the dirt bikes, lots of fun things in store and a possible move, so I will keep you guys updated as I said. And yeah, thanks for watching as always. I do appreciate it very much. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff down there. You guys know how it goes. I hate that it works, but it does. And I will see you next time. Bye.